And glad you could join us on the wide world of sports for day 4, the final day of the Alfred Dunhill Cup, coming your way from St Andrews in Scotland. Over the first 3 days, there's been some fine golf played, some upset results in testing conditions and everything that the old course at St Andrews can offer. Let's just recap on the results from day 3 that set up our semi-final draw. The results from yesterday: the United States over Sweden. They didn't bother completing the third match between Mark O'Meara and Patrick Scholen. They finished level. England 3 over Japan 0, completing a miserable 3 days for the Japanese team. Spain over Scotland 2-1. The key match there, Jimenez defeating Colin Montgomery at the first extra hole of a playoff. 2-1 the result. Ireland over China 3-0. Germany over France 2-1. Neither of those sides had a hope of making the semi-finals. South Africa, another one of the key games. They scraped home against Zimbabwe 2-1. That was despite some superb play from Nick Price for Zimbabwe. Argentina 2, South Korea 1. And the key match for the Aussies, New Zealand 2, Australia 1. But that vital point picked up by the Australians via Craig Parry made it possible for Australia to advance through to the semi-finals. Now, this is the semi-final matchups. The United States against Spain, the pairings Daly and Jimenez, Woods and Luna, and O'Meara against Alasabal. And South Africa versus Australia, Frost v Parry. Hoosen will take on Appleby, and Els against Elkington. Well, on the final day of the Alfred Dunhill Cup, they play the semi-finals and the decider back-to-back. And we've already had the semi-finals contested. We're now going to bring you some of the highlights from the action earlier today, starting off with a pairing of John Daly and Miguel Jimenez at the